What's up? What's up, everybody? Um, I don't know if this is working on, but hold on. We are gonna do the NFL picks this week. There is no college picks anymore, except maybe one. We will do one college pick because there is one college pick. It's not on what do you call it? But it is. Hold on. It is part of this week, but and the game I am talking about is it is the Army Navy game. Okay, shield mode. Alright. It's gonna be quick. It is. I know. You guys normally see the screen. I don't know. It's kind of bright. For this, normally you guys see my screen, but this week I'm doing it a little different. So, but what we will do is, hold on. What we will probably do is do the Army Navy game first right now, just looking at it. I think if Army wins, they are bowl eligible, right? Or unless they're already in a bowl game. I don't know. I think they have to win. Because what are they, 5-6, right? They're playing Navy. I'm gonna pick Army to win. I think they will win and they will become bowl eligible. Because I don't think what the hell? I don't think that is on here. Let me check real quick. But even if it isn't, we're just gonna say Army will win. Yeah, we're looking at this. We're already done with the college ones. Now what we will do regarding the college games is the bowl season starts in what, like 2 weeks, or starts on the 17th, which is a Saturday, and we will be doing a bowl pick'em thing next week. But here we are. We're gonna do the NFL. Sorry you guys can't see it on my screen, but doing it this way this week, and next week I'll be back. You guys will see my screen. My webcam on my computer is currently not working. That is another reason why I gotta figure it out. I gotta fix it. But yeah, no. But we will get it back next week when we do the. We will do the bowl preview selection. Well, not selection, but bowl preview. Pick. But anyways, let's just get to the NFL picks. And this is all we're doing, the NFL picks this week, and that's about it. Next week will be a little longer. First off, though, we had the Rams versus the Raiders. Now, the Rams are a mess. They almost beat the Seahawks last week, but they didn't. And this week, they claimed Baker Mayfield off waivers. Baker Mayfield was put on waivers by Carolina. And from what I heard, it was because of because he felt like he wasn't going to be a starter or backup in Carolina anymore. So then he asked for the release. That's probably true. But anyways, he could play tomorrow, which is Thursday, the December 8th. I'm going to go with the Vegas Raiders to win. The next game, the New York Jets versus Buffalo. Now, the Jets are one of Buffalo's losses, I believe, earlier in the season, but I think this time Buffalo gets revenge and wins. The next game, Cleveland and Cincinnati. Now, here's the deal with this. So far, the Browns have won 5 straight against Cincinnati. Joe Burrow is 0-4. You got Deshaun Watson, who played last week. He looked like someone that, never played for however long. But I'm going with Cincinnati to finally win against the Browns. The next game, Dallas and Houston. Nothing to really talk about. Dallas will win. Next game, Minnesota and Detroit. Funny thing here, though, right, is Minnesota's 10-2, and Detroit is 2.5-point favorites. I'm going with Minnesota. It's going to be a high-scoring game, though, because Detroit offense, they have been playing pretty well recently, and they're going to put up points, but I think the Vikings win. The next game, Tennessee and Jacksonville. I'm going with Tennessee to win that game. There's not much to talk about that game except I don't know. But next game, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Giants. This one could be tricky, but I'm going with the Eagles because I don't trust Daniel Jones and the Giants to win, especially after last week tying with Washington. Okay, so next game after that is Baltimore and Pittsburgh. Now, I'm going to actually go with Pittsburgh, and here's why. Lamar Jackson is not going to play. Pittsburgh's defense is playing pretty well. Lately, Pittsburgh's starting to win, and I'm going with Pittsburgh a little bit better than Baltimore without Lamar. If Lamar was playing, I'd probably pick Baltimore. The next game, Kansas City and Denver. I'm going with Kansas City when you got Mahomes playing against a bad Denver offense. Come on. And Denver's defense, yes, they have been good, but their offense is bad, and Russell Wilson is bad, and the Chiefs are going to run all over them. It might actually be a little closer just because Denver's defense for a bit, but I think in the end, Denver cannot match and keep up, and I don't trust Denver's offense at all. Next game, the 49ers and Tampa. Now, here's the thing. Tampa is not very good offensively. They've struggled this season. They're 6-6. They're in one of the worst divisions in football, the South, which is probably known as the worst. The 49ers just lost Jimmy Garoppolo last week. They're starting with their rookie quarterback, Brock Purdy. You got Tom Brady against the rookie. Tom Brady is 7-0 all time against number one scoring defenses, which means Tom Brady knows how to win. I'm going with Tampa to win. I think Tom Brady will become 8-0 against the number one scoring defense. The next game, Carolina traveling up to Seattle. I think Seattle wins. I know they're dealing with some injuries right now with Kenneth Walker injured a little bit. And I don't know if he'll play, but I don't think it matters because you got DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett still. You got a decent enough offense that you don't need Walker in that. Next game, which is the Sunday night game, it got flexed. Miami Dolphins and the Chargers. This is going to be another shootout, I believe, because the offenses are good. Chargers are beat up a little bit. Dolphins are good. Chargers defense gives up quite a bit on the ground. I'm not saying Miami's defense is all that good for certain specific stats, but I think Miami wins. And it's going to be a shootout. And the final game of Week 14 of the NFL. New England Patriots and Arizona. Patriots defense is probably good. I'm going with the Patriots to win. Their defense will shut down the run. Arizona is not any good, really. And I think that the Patriots will win. And the total point score, I think, will be 34. Or maybe 30. Yeah, 34. No, we'll go with 34. Yeah. Alright. So there you have it, Week 14 of the NFL. And if you want to know, I am doing pretty good. Pretty good. So, I don't know what episode this is. What is this? I guess you can say, hold on, that we're in for a good week. I think next week we will continue with we will get back to doing the college football predictions, kind of, because we'll be in the bowl season. Yeah. So I hope everybody enjoyed this. I know this was short. I will see you guys next week. We will do recap of how I did this week for week 14. And then we'll do week 15. And we will discuss the bowl games. And we will look at them and discuss them. And, we'll go over all the bowl games, just looking at them and thinking how good of a matchup it might have been, or whatever, Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Cyber Shadow, out.